It's a story of how something came to be. Perfect. I like how you guys put it in your own words. So now, have you guys read through the whole thing? Okay, perfect. So now that you have the definition, I want you guys to add a characteristic of a myth. Like, what's a characteristic or element of a myth? Right, so like, if you're reading something, like, how would you know that you're reading a myth? What about it would help you understand that? There, it's in here, so if you guys want to go back and reread, it's all in there. Great. A characteristic? Okay. So a characteristic is something that, like, makes up a myth, right? So if you're reading a story, how would you know that it's a myth? Okay, so it could explain how something's created. What's another way you would know that it's a myth that maybe isn't in the definition? It's not real. Okay, but that would tell us that it's fictional, right? It wouldn't definitely tell us that it's a myth.
But what if how something came to be?
Right, so that's what you just said, right? So it could be how something came to be. What else? What is something else that makes up a myth? Right, but a fictional story could be a number of different things, right? It wouldn't have to be a myth if it was fictional. But like, what's something in the story that would make it a myth? Think about this last paragraph. Like, what type of characters would you see? Right, so there could be gods and goddesses involved, and that's how you would know it's a myth. Great.
So based on the reading, like, what are you expecting to find in your reading today?
Yes.
Or the characteristics, can you put that, like, they explain how natural.
How natural events occur, right? So you could read a story, you could try and explain how natural events occur, right? Are there any other characteristics? Or like, what type of characters would you see in a myth?
SpongeBob. Unicorns.
It says, look in the last paragraph.
Superheroes,
Okay, maybe superheroes. What? Anything else?
Athena.
gods.
Athena? Gods or goddesses, right? So Athena is a goddess. Great. Those are all great characteristics.
So we could put gods
You
or
could-
goddesses.
You could put all of those. That would be great. Were you guys able to find a characteristic? Are you a little stuck on it, or? All right, so think about it. Think about it as, like, what type of characters would you see in a myth? Gods or goddesses, right? And we found that down here. So look in this paragraph down here, and you'll see some characteristics. So you guys can definitely add that. That's a good one.
Well done, guys. I like that validation.
Myths involve nature. Okay. Are there any other characteristics? What did you put, Kyrie? Myths involve nature, such as gods and